G'day, Jade Eagles here from the Wealth Garden. So today we're here in the beautiful Yosemite National Park. Today we're going to talk about common investment mistakes, but with a little twist. We're going to be cooking beef kebabs marinated with an Autumn Slaw. So with that, let's get started. So common financial mistakes. Why is that important? Okay, because ultimately, if we can learn what not to do, it can really improve our probability of having a successful, retirement or financial plan, whatever is really important to you, okay? So the first common financial mistake that I see investors do is really trying to time the market. And that really goes for trying to time it going up as well as trying to time it down. I've seen it time and time again where investors are trying to sit on the sidelines thinking that they're going to wait, whether it be for an election, to go, you know what, I don't like this political leader getting in, I'm going to wait it out. And I've seen it cost clients hundreds of thousands of dollars. Let's get the marinade into the meat there, and that probably should sit for about 2 to 4 hours. But we're going to use a bit of Hollywood magic here and speed that up for you, okay? To try and time the market, think about what you got to get right. You got to try and work out when to sell or when to buy. And then you've also got to decide when to do the opposite. For the common investor, they're not going to do that, so they're not going to be able to get it right. They're going to fail, okay? And it's going to cost them a lot of money. So really just stick with staying invested. Let's get the rest of the veggies done for the kebabs there. So we've got some red peppers, green peppers, and some red onion there, okay? So that should all be good. The next common financial mistake to avoid is really chasing that hot stock. History has shown us a litany of investors making bad investment decisions and chasing that FOMO, that they call it now, of fear of missing out, whether it be from the tulips back in the 1600s to Bitcoin to Nvidia, whatever it is, there's always going to be that. Anytime that you're buying, someone's also selling. So do they know more than you? I'm not saying don't invest in those stocks, but make sure that it's properly allocated for your investment risk, and also that you're not also overextending yourself and having what's called a concentrated stock position there. You don't want to own too much of that stock without being aware of those risks associated with it, okay? A little bit of veggie there, a little bit of steak, another little bit of veggie, some onions, a little bit of steak. Let's get these bad boys on the barbie, okay? Which kind of gets us to our last point there, which is making sure that you're really properly allocated. And what do I mean by that, okay? So it's not just owning, the FANG, making sure that your portfolio aligns with your risk and that you're not overextending yourself there. I know a diversified portfolio can sound very unsexy and that you might want to own individual stocks, but actually if you compare the S&P to a diversified portfolio, I think from 2000 to 2023, you've actually got similar returns. But you actually do not have to necessarily own the S&P. I've had so many clients had that conversation where they go, I'm just going to own the S&P. It's like, but you're taking more risk. Why not get a similar return by taking less risk there? So what I've kind of covered there are common investment mistakes that I see. There's definitely a lot more that I could probably cover. We've only got a limited time here. But what we covered today is, trying to time the market. We also spoke about, make sure that we've got the correct asset allocation, as well as also chasing that latest hot stock and why you should really be having that properly diversified portfolio. And although it might seem less sexy, it can still end up, getting you to the destination that you need, which is at the end of the day, the most important part of financial planning.
I hope you've enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe so you can keep up with my latest cooking videos when they get released. If you have any financial planning questions, feel free to reach out to me at thewealthgardenfs.com, where you can reach out to me directly and we can schedule a call to learn about your specific situation. I'm Jade Eagles, and I'll see you again soon.